Alright, and welcome back to another Friday episode here on the Nomads channel. This week, I'm talking all about 5 bucket list experiences that you have to try. Obviously, this is pretty much all going to be post-pandemic, but these have been probably 5 of the best things that I've done, period, in my life. And I really do feel so grateful that I got them done at a young age. It's just awesome. But anyways, with that said, the first thing that you have to do and add to your bucket list is definitely, you gotta have an open-door helicopter ride over New York City. With Flynion, again, this isn't sponsored, but you can head right over the entire skyline of what I think is the greatest city on planet Earth. I know it's a little bit of a controversial opinion, but New York City is phenomenal and has one of the most beautiful city skylines on planet Earth. And this is just spectacular. It's pretty affordable, and honestly, if you sign up for their newsletter, you get pretty frequent updates on 50, 40, and 60% discounts for these flights. I highly recommend. The shots that I got and the memories made were just out of this world. The second thing that you certainly have to add to that bucket list is to swim with wild manta rays on the island of Nusa Penida, Indonesia. Nusa Penida is a part of Bali and is actually its own island outside of Bali, but it is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to and experienced, and to be able to hop into the water and snorkel with wild mantas was phenomenal. It was fantastic. I think manta rays are one of the ocean's most incredible creatures, and I really think that this may have been the highlight of my life so far. And it's affordable too. I think it only costs about $20 US to do so if you leave from Crystal Bay. The third thing that you have to add to that bucket list is certainly hike to Machu Picchu. I personally recommend the Salcante trek. It's a 5-day trek all the way to Machu Picchu, starting in Cusco. I met some incredible people while doing this trek. Went to some glaciers, went over some incredible Peruvian Andes landscapes through jungles, rivers, and everything, and ultimately arrived at one of the 7 wonders of the world. This is phenomenal. It's fantastic. It's affordable, and I highly recommend checking out Mega Expeditions, who I will link in this description. That's who allowed me to go with them. You can talk to Nixon on WhatsApp or anywhere, and honestly, I have absolutely nothing else to say, but this is pure perfection and something that I think every single person should do before they get too old. The fourth thing that I'm talking about in this video is you have to sail through Croatia. I went with Go Croatia Sail last summer and had one of the best experiences ever. The Croatian islands are not just incredibly beautiful, but they are one of the best swimming destinations that I've ever been to. The water is this beautiful blue turquoise color. The people are so friendly, and the towns have this incredible medieval charm to them. I loved every single second that I spent in Croatia, but I will warn you that it is a little bit pricey when you're in the town. The tours are actually pretty reasonably priced, but do be prepared that drinks, nights out, and other things like that can add up very, very quickly. You can check out some of the best nightlife in the world there, as well as the most beautiful European and Adriatic views that you can find. It's just utter perfection. And the fifth thing that I want to talk about today, and the last one on this list, is you gotta explore Canada in autumn. Where I am based here in Ottawa, it's very easy to dismiss it, but it has some of the best autumn colors that you will ever find. And if you go through Ontario or Quebec, or even if you include the northeastern part of the United States, like New England, for example, you will have access to this incredible foliage of beautiful colors from reds, oranges, yellows, and everything in between. And it really only lasts for about 2 to 3 weeks. It's a very special time of the year. The weather is nice and crisp. Sweater weather, you can't beat it. I honestly think that it's a world-class thing to experience. If you're from Europe or Southern United States or anywhere else, this is certainly something that I think you really should add to that list. It's that nice. But with that said, those are 5 things that I really think that you should do at some point in your life. I've been really fortunate to have done all of these before the age of 23, and honestly, I'm gonna keep adding to this list, and hopefully I can put more videos out like this as I continue to knock off more and more unique experiences. So we'll call this part 1, but until next time, I'll see you next Friday on another episode of Nomads, where I talk about something involving adventure, travel, or just my favorite things in this world. Peace and goodbye.